Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today, it's wait a minute. Not Thursday. See, I'm going. It's Thursday, but it's our baby Friday. We call it Baby Friday, so because we're not aired on Friday. Somebody called us today and want us to do an interview with somebody tomorrow. The player, we ain't aired on tomorrow. It's uh, you know, we're gonna get with him next week. We'll get with him next week, but we just not aired on Friday. So. But shout out to everybody. I've had a great week. I hope you had one too. Certain things I want to talk to y'all about today. Let's go talk to my starting five. Let's share the show. Everybody, have you shared it yet? I see we got who that we got in the YouTube page. We got Daryl Barnes, D. Holcomb. That's what I see, and Corey Willis over there. And in the Facebook, we got Reginald Simpson, Eric Harrison, Belinda Janican. Let's see, Josephine. I'm doing great, Joe. Talk to Baby today. And Mindy Collins, my girl Mindy is here. It's just so much. Mindy, I was just thinking about something, just talking to people and listening all over, people who got shows all over the country. And they were just explaining to me something, Mindy. And, of course, in this space, I guess we're not new, but, I'm always learning. So I'm always just, I'm a thirst for knowledge. And they did mention to me, she said, they said, Robert, 10% of the people gonna hate you no matter what. They're going to have negative things to say. 10%. Then he said, 10% is going to love you no matter what. And he said, just ignore them both and lean into the people you are trying to reach. Wow. What's up, Joe Lewis? Share the show, everybody. Thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Did y'all hear what I just said? And doing things like this and doing shows like this, that's why I don't get too caught when somebody and I knew, I knew that. That's why I said I want people here that bring bricks. Joe Lewis, bring bricks to the table. If you're bringing a brick, and what I mean by when you come on this program, bring something. Just don't come to get all the time. Those are toxic relationships if one person just giving all the time. You got to have a situation where everybody's giving. King Sticks bring his sticks. Bricks. Daryl Barnes bring his bricks. Bring something to this thing. So I can't stand them people who just sit back and y'all know them kind of people. What they doing? What they gonna say? They over there building that community center over there. Hey, it ain't gonna amount to nothing. But they told me, they said 10% of the people are gonna hate you no matter what. And they gonna have negative things to say. And they said 10% is going to love you no matter what. Ignore them both. And learn to lean to the people you are trying to reach. I thought that was great. And y'all got to realize there are things that we all need to work through, and we will. What's up, Willie Sullivan? And we will. We're all works in progress, and how we show up for one another and the intent is everything to me. Okay? like I said, we all got things we need to work on. Every one of us, and work through, and you'll get through it. But and we all works in progress. But it's how we show up for one another, and the intent is everything. Cause what I've learned, there are a lot of people that are unhealed, uh, and you can't give fuel to that. There's some people just they're not they're not all together, and I have to practice. Don't give fuel to it, and and then what's up, what's up? How do we down the street from Augusta Pine, Augusta Pines, Augusta National, Jacquemont, Augusta Pines, Augusta Pines is here in Houston. Augusta National is at the Peace Jam. Which one you mean? Y'all help me now, cause you throw me off. But I was talking y'all about uh, what you have to do in these spaces like that. You just got to find your warriors, people like that are going to fight for you. Uh, Find folks that uh, in power that got you back. Uh, but you have to foment these relationships, y'all. Got to for. Uh, I love the I love the saying. I want us to make. We should be able to make our enemies our footstools. Make our enemies. That's biblical. Yeah, yeah. If make our enemies our footstools. Oh, okay. Augusta National. Shout out to Jocka Martin, that team down there. Jocka, stay there. I got something for you. I want to shout out to those young guys down there, but I want to let everybody know Victor Wembanyama. The Summer League debut is Friday. It's sold out. It gives me this vibe of Zion's debut. When Zion came out there, it was bananas. And I saw some things where in my favorite hotel last night, we got a restaurant called Catch inside, very popular, very a great, pretty good restaurant if you like that kind of food. But I just like the atmosphere. But Victor Wembanyama and his security crew, they came in there that day, and Britney Spears was trying to get his attention and take a picture with her. And one of these overzealous ass bodyguards gonna push the girl back and hit her in the face and knock her down. All you dudes, slow y'all ass down, man. For real, man. You in you in the Aria Hotel. They got enough security around there to start a war. You can't do nothing in no casino without you got security. So, dude, quit pushing women around. Security. I hope somebody know him and tell him you're overdoing your job. In Floyd Mayweather security, they just overdo. They just overdo. I can't stand them. We here at what was here? The All-Star game. Something was here. Super Bowl. Whatever we had here, a big event. Uh, we had a section right next. It was a sixth section right next to ours. Was empty most of the time. So you know how some people, ain't nobody been in there all night. Then Floyd Mayweather and them came and got there, and then his security tried to get over in our section. No, dude. No, player. We was here first. No, I mean I can't stand them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I tell y'all that. So security, quit being so overzealous, man. Uh, Boy, hey, let me tell you something. You're right. Fob said relationships are more money. Y'all foment these relationships you have. Foment these relationships you got on this show with me and Jimmy, and the things that we do. Uh, uh, it's all right. It's okay. I think that's big enough. Um, but these dudes who are supposed to be bodyguards, they're not. Half of these dudes not trained, and they just big old dudes and just get in the damn way. Somebody hit them in the mouth, they cry like a baby. What's up, Brad Kimball? Jabari Rice not playing in some kind of illness. Okay, so so Jabari Rice was not playing some kind of illness. Okay, all right. I guess that's news to you. I guess that's news to somebody. Jabari Rice. Half the people on here don't even know who the hell the Jabari Rice is. But what's up, Brad? Let's see. Toronto. Man, let me tell you something. I like that Toronto. Shut the show. I like that Toronto. Y'all, look what they do. Look at their summer league setup. They bring their court down to summer league. Watch this. That's in the hotel. One of the nice hotels. I forgot. I don't know if it's the Win or the Encore. I'm gonna let y'all see it again. This is how they roll, man. That was, I mean, hey, I like stuff like that. Them people said, I remember when they were in Tampa. You remember when they had the problem with the the COVID, the immunization, not immunization. They the team moved to Tampa because you couldn't go. Canada didn't want none of the players there, so maybe I'm just thinking that's the Tampa facilities that they had already in the United States, and they just brought over here. I'm just uh, yeah, no excuse, no excuse, dude. You know, you ain't no gym. You ain't got to worry about renting no gym. Everybody can't go to Impact and work out. So a shout out. What's up, Patrick Point? What's up, Jessica Brooks? How you doing? Um, Go Astros. But let's see what else we got. Uh, uh, they're gonna talk about y'all. The NBA gonna have this new in-season thing. I saw. I am not too keen on it. Um, Adam Silver trying to do something else for I don't know what he's trying to do. I'm trying to find it for you so I can give y'all a little bit information on it. They gonna do an injury, so they're gonna stop the middle of the season some kind of way, and they got the dates already set. Let me see, NBA. Hold up, NBA. And they got the dates already set. The in-season tournament. Let's see. Okay, Vegas gonna host it. You know they're gonna go back to Vegas. Uh, Mandy, she talking about Ghost Stroke. They gonna let's see. Let me read it to you. The Final Four. They call it the Final Four of the NBA's new in-season tournament. Will take place on December the 7th. Oh, mid-season. Is that mid-season? I guess. In-season, not mid-season. In-season. So okay, in-season from December the 7th through the 9th in Las Vegas. See, soccer does this a lot. They'll stop the middle of the season, then they have a middle of the season tournament. So I guess they trying to mimic soccer. Okay, Adam Silver. So they're gonna stop. They said the statistics will count for the league's regular season, except for the championship game of the event. Hmm. Okay, because I don't know why that is. Full details are coming soon, including groupings and all that is coming soon. So they gonna stop the season, spend 2 days in doing that. So I just wanted to give y'all that news because so we can be abreast next season. I mean, when it happened, if something happened, it stopped in December. Y'all gonna say Hatter? Yeah. Shout out, yeah, Robert Hatter. Hold up, Keith. What's going on? Hey man, hey man, Chad, Chad. Chad, my birthday is this weekend. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I don't want to spend it in Las Vegas. That's the only reason I probably won't see y'all this year, Chad. Unless I just it's a change of heart. I really said I nah. No, I want to do something different. When you're in Vegas, but Javier's is a restaurant in my favorite hotel, and me and Chad always go there. You know, we meet up over there and kick it. It's all right. The food all right. It was all right. I think. Yeah, I had a good time. Chad, boy, you got me that time. You got me that time. But uh, Doug's going out there early. Happy birthday, Adam. Oh, that's right. July 10th. I won't be here. That's so y'all won't see me for my birthday. Yeah, July 10th. Y'all can just holler at me. You know, let me see what's the 10th? What's the day the 10th on? I haven't looked, y'all. I promise you. I haven't looked. Let me make sure I just know. Yeah, and I like, so I got 4 days. So, oh, it's on Monday. It's on Monday. That's on Monday. I'll figure something out. Wherever I'm at, I'll be able. I'm gonna come share my birthday with y'all on Monday. Y'all just have me some presents. Y'all just have me some stuff. Y'all have me some stuff on Monday. Yeah, yeah. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll go. So Doug and Chad, see, this is what I love about. Let me tell you something I love about this Chop Shop. Eric Boone is a guy that be on the Chop Shop. His daughter is in Chicago at their big volleyball tournament, right? But that is Moody live in Chicago. They've been hanging I ain't giving no party. I'm just going, you know, just gonna go off in the wild blue yonder for a few days and come back. It's a secret. Hannah, what's your take on Shakari Richards? How do you think she would do? I don't know. I don't know about Shakari. I mean, I was part of the hype game when she was when in the beginning, and then she kind of fizzled out. Then she started talking crazy. I haven't. I'm gonna put that up there so y'all don't think I'm crazy. I haven't. It's gonna take a minute to get old Rob back in there. I'll put it like that. It's gonna take a minute to get me back on the Jakari Richardson situation. I just don't know. You know, she got smoked when it counted. She didn't. You know, she had the drug tested and couldn't go to the left. It's that's that. You know, I'll give her another chance, but I really ain't even thought about Chicago Richardson. You brought it up. I don't know what's going on with her. I guess I'll catch it. I'll catch up with it, Jameson. But no, man. But back to Status Moody, hanging out with him and making sure Eric Boone, they're going to lunch and dinner, and Status coming over there to support him and watch his daughter play. And he sent me some videos. One of these days, I'm gonna download it. She's good. I'm gonna tell you who else is good. Uh, Money Mike's sister, Mackenzie Collins. She gonna be one of them. If you like volleyball, she one of them. She one of the top volleyball players, USA basketball type uh, uh, volleyball talent. So this weather is ugly outside. Wow. You watched the Memphis versus? Okay, no, I didn't watch it. I taped everything. I haven't watched none. She's still. So let me see where I'm at. Where I'm at. Did I get that? I talked about the in-season tournament. Just making sure I get before I get into my topics because I got some stuff now. I need some women on here too. Because they all got to talk. I got to talk to y'all. Got to talk to y'all today. And I saw something. I saw something. Yeah, she's good in track too. Doug, I saw something, Doug. And Doug, this kind of bothered me a little bit. Um, um, this dude posted this. Some players from OKC got outplayed. What you mean? What you mean by outplayed? Some play. What you mean, Chad? I missed it. Who they got outplayed by? It was storming in Chicago yesterday. Who got? But I got some stuff for y'all. Let me. I ain't got my glasses in the other room. Um, this dude, where's this tweet? These people ain't got nothing else to do. Okay. Watch this. I'm going. LeBron James was coaching his kid the other day. He walked in the gym, dap everybody up. He coached his team. Strive for greatness, okay? Putting on his shirt. He come in putting on his shirt and button up his shirt, make sure his uniform. And the kids weren't even paying no attention. Bryce ain't even looked his way. Look, Bryce just passed by and didn't say nothing. So okay, I got you. So this clown, y'all know I'm gonna put him up. These people just do too damn much. Watch this. Y'all watch this. Got the coach moniker on his name, Coach John Rubin. How the hell can't your name just be John Rubin? Mike Krzyzewski just got Mike Krzyzewski by his name. You want people to know your coach. He gonna say, NC of the other day, I'm gonna take a wild guess. This is how I'm thinking he talking. King James does not have his USA basketball gold license. How is he able to coach on the sideline? Do we not hold everyone for the same standard? Or are some people just above our guidelines? This is what this dude wrote. Mr. John Ruby, this is why I tell y'all, before y'all tweet and before y'all listen to these clowns who tweet stuff, John Ruby, he actually does. John, watch this, John. No, that ain't it. Watch this, John. Then they talking about, well, what about Rondo? Watch this, John. Watch this, John. Let me bring it bigger so you can see, in case you ain't got it on your big screen today. I'm gonna enlarge him. So you can see his name, LeBron James down there, athlete. John. Dude, already, him and Rondo, already, they got that already. And this clown, this hater, just got to come on Twitter and say something. Y'all follow me? What be wrong with folks, man? I mean, it's just, folks just ain't. They push these false narratives. Not only he does, he even came in, button up his polo so he can follow the dress code. Somebody said, man, somebody's tweeting, I don't know. Everybody who played on Team USA gets a gold license. I don't know that. I don't know that's the truth. That ain't me. Somebody texting me this stuff. People that grew. I mean, it's just. What happened, y'all? Just that Twitter. Got another thing for you. Got a question for you. Monte said, I got a question. Where my hoopers at? Gina. People who grew up before the big trainer boom, how did you learn how to dribble? Chad, how did you learn how to dribble? Before everybody got a trainer now. How did you learn how to dribble? I used to just dribble my ball every damn way I went. On dirt, on grass, on everything. I didn't have no trainer. But what did we do? I'm just what did we do? Isaiah Thomas didn't have no trainer. Curly Neal didn't have no trainer. What did we do before the big trainer boom? How did we learn how to dribble? Talk to me. I guess didn't nobody learn how to dribble. Oh, shout out to it's Women's Week at all week at the Pro No Excuse Pro Am. It's Women's Week, ladies. This week is all about you, all about you, women. We value each and every one of these ladies that are participating this summer in the No Excuses Women Pro League. Thank you for always putting your best foot forward and showcasing what's in your bag. Proud of these young ladies. They be out there competing. Finally, tomorrow, they're starting at 6:30. Tonight and tomorrow night, it's Women's Week. And then Sunday, it crank back up with the guys. But it's Women's Week this week. Now, I guess y'all telling me where y'all learn how to dribble. Let me go. Let me see where y'all learn how to dribble. Let me get your comments coming so fast. Gina said she went outside up and down the driveway. I went to the basketball camps and learned on our own, coaches in the park. My point guard dribbled a tennis ball in the house all day. Bel Air to OU, we made it. I like that, Jessica Brooks. Bel Air to Jessica Brooks. Who your son? Elementary school. We would dribble everywhere, like corn. Yeah, we always. He said, I had my son. I didn't ask you. Heard. Where did you learn how to dribble, man? Not your son. Son had you training him. Where did you learn how? Tell me. There are over 300 college coaches at the New Balance. 300 college coaches at the New Balance tournament at MI3. That's awesome. Hello to all 300 of y'all coaches. Somebody take a picture of it and send it to me. I want to see 300 coaches. Show me. I want to see how 300 coaches can get in that place. Somebody take a picture of 300 coaches and send it to me, please. Y'all help. I'm in Pettit in the building, not the junior, the senior, my main man. 300. Show me, take me a picture. See, a picture is worth 1,000 words, man. That's why I love this show. I love this show, Keith. I love this show. We're gonna learn today. But hold up. Let me go. Let's not go any further. Let me talk about my let me tell you something. Shout out to Chris McDermott. I think I got these figures from Doug, so is they wrong? Doug gave them to Doug posted them with a mean. Doug said he had a mean 32.15 rebound performance for JL3. Chris McDermott, what else? And that Ashton Simmons. Oh my good. He said Chris McDermott is fifth in the EYBL in scoring at 20 points a game, second in rebound at 12 points a game. Chris McDermott trying to make some money. Ashton Simmons is first in assists, 8.3 game. These guys from the greater Houston area, these guys are producing on the biggest stage out there. Shout out to them guys. What's up? Hey, Max. What's up, baby? They won. I'm going to show you some highlights. It was a game winner in double overtime from JL3's Ashton Simmons on the buzzer at the Peace Jam. Finished with 20 points, 14 assists, 11 rebounds. In the W. Ashton, boy, somebody told me you was a bad dude a long time ago. It might have been Doug. Somebody told me about Ashton because he played on the team with my other young fella, Beaumont. What's the name? What's that other? What's the other Beaumont? Westbrook? What's the other Beaumont team? With David Garrett on it, with Garrett on it. That dude, I like that. Ashton, I like that. I ain't never met you, but I can't wait to meet you, sir. But let me show y'all what these kids did on the big stage. You know, because people be around here saying that the Houston, what they say? Houston media don't give these cats no shout out. So y'all let them know it happened over here on the Chop Shop. Watch this.
3 seconds is a lot of time. Rajiv steps up and hits. They do go the length of the floor to Barron with one.
Oh, I forgot to mention Gerald Barron. Hold up, y'all. Watch this. Hold up. This descended into, I think, the second overtime, I think. Y'all help me. Watch this.
3 seconds is a lot of time. Reggie steps up and hits. They do go the length of the floor. To Barron with one. He hits! Unbelievable!
If Chris McDermott had the wherewithal, y'all watch this, man. Y'all, this stuff here, this Kevin Love type stuff right here. Y'all watch this. How quick he had the presence of mind. Watch this.
3 seconds is a lot of time. Reggie steps up and hits. They do go the length of the floor. To Barron with one.
Hey, man, y'all do. I hope y'all know how hard that play is to make. That dude is balling, man. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. I got something else for you. I ain't through. That JL3. I'm kind of pissed off at JL3 16 on it. I don't like the way some ain't right about that. Some ain't right about that. Something is rotten in Denmark. Some ain't right about that team. Keep going.
And they do go the length of the floor. To Barron with one. He hits! Unbelievable!
Killing us right now. We have this game. Believe that we have this game.
Johnson with his team down one. Johnson step back. It's short. McDermott can't stick it. 3 seconds here. Scramble for it. 1 second. At the buzzer! At the buzzer! JL Green wins!
I love it. 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 Let me tell you something, man. Because I don't think they had won a game, did they? And that was all right. Chris had a lot of practice making the outlet pass over the last year. Kent Lewis Lee. Herb, you sounded like one. Hey, Herb, you sounded like somebody. I can't say it on it. I'm listening to you. You sounded, you negative Ned around here. Yeah, you getting a little negative Nedish around here. Everything is wrong with everybody. I know you put an AOL, but y'all were behind them AOLs, man. Y'all know some stuff. Y'all know some stuff. But shout out to those young men, man. On that team. They lost their coach. The coach was doing so well. Sam Houston State said, "Okay, I'm finna hire the coach," and Richard Law had to step in. But shout out to those young guys, Gerald Barron, the whole team. I don't know all y'all. My boy K. Dyson, he was the leader of the team. But guess what? That's what I love about teams, that everybody's able to, make a contribution. That's why you shouldn't take these guys up there on these trips if you're not going to play them. Allow these guys to go in somewhere else. And I don't like the idea of you bringing 3 or 4 damn guys on a team, ain't played with y'all all year, and play them in front of your other players. I don't condone that. Especially if the player is just as good as those guys. And I don't like that. And some of these practice in summer basketball, man, y'all some rotten ass dudes, man. And I just got to say it because other people can't. It's some rotten stuff going on out here in summer basketball. And one of these days, I am gonna address it. But I want to address the parties that's doing that first. I want to address them first. He said, let's talk about how the EYBL is ahead of everyone. They are streaming the event for free. Thank you, Doug. Let me put this on there. Doug, thank you, Doug. They are streaming their event. It's complimentary, so all you parents and all your family can watch it. That's what the EYBL does. They're streaming the event for free, even have games on the NBA app also. So they want people to they want their brand to be spread around the country. But these other guys, and I understand it, they not as big a companies as Nike is, but Adidas should be if they quit mismanaging stuff. Uh, Under Armour, it is what it is. But I like that joke. They charge you $20 per day to watch that bullshit. Y'all got to be out y'all rabbit ass mind. And you wonder why ain't nobody. That's why. And then who is that gonna come on here and ask me about us Palmer around? He ain't on there. Hey, Dr. Green. Dr. Green, I'm sorry. I forgot Dr. Green was here. I wouldn't have said that. But shout out to Nike, man. Shout out to Nike. But we got to get better people in these programs and running these programs and coaching these programs. Because some of this stuff y'all doing, man, I've been around this game too damn long, player. Y'all can fool these little mamas. Y'all can fool these other people. I see what you riding ass and people doing out here, man, and I don't like it. They're trying to get the most recruitable prospects and win game. I don't know what he talking about. I never brought in guys to replace families who see Max. You got kids that been there all year with you that can play, that are ranked, that can ball. And at the last tournament, you bring 4 people in and play 3 of them over one of your best players? What the hell? What part of the game is that? I don't like it. That's why we constantly. It's unbelievable to me. What are you trying to do? I don't understand. You just can't, thank you, Herb. You just can't treat people any kind of way. Hey, Dr. Green. Dr. Green, they got some stuff going on out here, Dr. Green. Dr. Green, you will run up down there and slap the hell out of some of these dudes out here, Dr. Green, with the stuff they doing out here. And guess what? Then it's up to guys like me to sit and talk and counsel the young people, the young men or the young women who they do like that. And just say, man, just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. You follow me? Y'all, it's just, man, I don't know who did. I just don't understand. Y'all remember I said something, and one of these days y'all gonna get it. Dr. Green, one of my favorite sayings is, it seemed like somebody has came in and switched the price tags on what's valuable. We are valuing the things of no value and are misvaluing or are not valuing the things that are valuable anymore. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I just don't understand it, man. I just don't understand. What are you trying to do? Maybe it's a reason for it. Jock Armand, maybe it's a reason for it. I just can't fathom the reason. I just can't fathom it. I want somebody make it make sense to me. And you're not better. I can see if you was better. Somebody got to make it make sense to me. And people wonder why. Monetary. Okay. Keith said it might be monetary. So people are paying for you to come on a sneaker team. It's 1,600. You're right. It's not 1,700. and you bring in 4 players and play 3 of them in front of your one of your best players. Tell me what happened. Because I can see Nike putting it on TV for free. I can see it. Explain it to me. That's all I'm saying. I believe you should, if you work hard and you play, and you done been through all your tour days, all your stuff, all of this time, you'll never miss practice. You hear. And somebody, you working to get to the Peace Jam. This team, your regular team gets y'all to Peace Jam, and you go bring 4 players on there. To do what? To do what? Somebody explain it to me, man. Max, it just hates you. And Miss Dorothy, I ain't got a kid. My son is gone, out of college, living his life. But I'm watching. See, ain't nobody else gonna get up here and do this and say what I'm saying right now because of who's involved. But I don't give a fat rat's ass who team is involved. If you're doing that clown, why would a coach let this happen? You tell me. Doug, you know what the hell I'm talking about. And I see you, don't get quiet now. I'll get some more teams to play in your tournament. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Great point, Eric. I don't know what the reason is. I can see if you did it to make your team better. They ain't better. Unfreaking believable. You should be ashamed of yourself. Around here running around like y'all. I coach for so-and-so. I don't care. Running around there with your coaching shirt on. It's wrong. What else I got? Hold up, y'all. Let me go through more. One more women there. Y'all, I saw some. And I need y'all. Dr. Green, baby, I need you. Dr. Green, don't you go nowhere. I need you. Right now. Dr. Green, Mindy, y'all just got to help me. I did not want to talk about this today. I promise you. I had Pat Bev had called and said he want to come in at 1 o'clock, but he can't come. So he want us to do it tomorrow. No, we ain't doing it tomorrow. I'm not coming on here tomorrow. He want to do an interview. Talk about this thing. Look at my tape. Somebody, y'all got to help me with this one, y'all. I don't want to talk about this, because I'm a man. I didn't think about that. Hold up. Before I go back, you just said that. That's why I need that Mindy Collins. I love that lady, man. She said, And Mindy, I think you think the parents of the other team kids that just showed up on the team, shame on them parents too. Mindy, I didn't think about that, man. Mindy. Is that what you talk about, Mindy? Oh, Max in Thailand. Max, my partner's in Thailand right now. When we get off, I still got you. I'm on WhatsApp you, Max. My partner, he got a condo out there in Thailand. He got his little out there smoking cigars out every day. But he lives here, but he over there a lot. But Max, I'm gonna WhatsApp you. Okay, thank you for watching the show. Mindy, I think Mindy. See, that's why I love to talk to women. Y'all women gonna make you think a whole nother way. What about the parents of the new kids? And they bringing their ass there and they watching their sons come and play in front of kids. Don't you know your son's next? Wow. I like that, Mindy. I like that, Mindy. I like that, Mindy. But Mindy, y'all help me. What, Dr. Green, because I don't want Dr. Green to leave on me. Somebody, when I saw this video, and I'm going to play the video. Let me just play the video. Let me play the video. And hope they don't censor me. Hold on. Let me play the video. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb. Absolutely. Here we go. When I saw the video of Keke Palmer grinding up on Usher, the first thing I thought, her and her dude had broke up. I thought her and that dude had broke up. I'm in between. I got 5 sisters. Baby, what would you want? But Robin Hatter's woman, baby, you wearing that only in the house. You grown. You grown. Okay. Nah. That's just me. That's just me. But the boyfriend tweeted this. It's the outfit though. You are a mom. This her boyfriend. And everybody's shaming him, talking about, you stay at home. She got this. You got that. They shaming him. That don't mean that man don't want to see his baby mama up there like that. Then she turned around and showed him her ass, y'all. Dorothy, her aunts. I'm sorry, Dr. Green. Her aunts, Mindy. She turned around. Y'all want me to show it again? Just in case you didn't see it. Hold on. look good. She look good. And I know sometimes when women have babies, my daughter going through it now when they have babies, you know, they used to have these little bitty bodies, and now it's just, them babies, y'all. That's why I tell y'all, I love women more than anything in the world. Because they doing something that me, Eric, all these people, we can't do. I can't even phantom it. So I am always on the side of a woman. If you ever know anything about me, God, in all his infinite wisdom, he said, I got two beings here. I'm going to put the womb in this one because that's who I want to incubate my seed. Now, the dude, I'm going to give him the seed to put in her, but that's who I want to nourish my next generation. So women are important. So I ain't beating. I'm in between. I mean, she feels confident in her skin. I know she do. The baby gave her that big body. Yes, I know. And that's what I'm saying. Wear what you want, but don't you dare get upset when a man treats you. Y'all, I just want to talk. But Linda, innocent, but you ain't sick. See, Belinda. They're both performers, just innocent. But the dude probably was at home with your baby's father. He ain't no performer. He don't want to see his woman like that. But he didn't say nothing about the grindings. He said the dress, though. How would you back up if you? How would you back up if you were us? Back up what? What you mean? Back up off the girl? No. Usher is performing. I ain't mad at him. Kiki was in the damn stand. Her ass wasn't performing, Belinda. She was in there with her homegirls. Her homegirl egging her on. I saw him over there. Should have grabbed one of their ass. But look like she trying to get selected. Usher been known to select your girl now. On the flip side, sometimes entertainers should be with entertainers. Not everyone can stomach that. Well, she shouldn't have stomached that when she let him impregnate her. She should have been thinking about that. Then, Monte, I ain't getting into that. Happy birthday from Happy Baby Friday from the Chop Shop USA Volleyball 16 Championship. Okay, shout out. I'm just saying some outfits are just for your man. Dr. Green ain't said, I'm waiting on Dr. Green. Don't see anything wrong with it. She was enjoying the show. Majority of females are dressed like her. I don't care. I ain't never doing nothing more. Hey, the majority of my friends, Ayana Green, got earrings in their ear and drink and smoke. I don't. Just because the majority doing it, I am not going to do it. If y'all probably doing it, I ain't doing it. What's up there, Doc? He saw her leave, I'm sure. You know how to dress attracts a certain type. But some people the quick, that's not attractive to me. But it's attractive to somebody else. It's not to me. You ain't got to be no Muslim woman. This generation, I'm waiting on Dr. Green. I can't say the young man is wrong. That man didn't want that's his baby's mom. He probably think of her as a queen. And in her defense, South African women dressed sometime back then. I don't know if they do that now. In her defense. But the kid was hurt. Young man. He just said, man, and people dragging him, calling him all kind of people. They dragging him on social media. She says hot there. It ain't hot inside the arena. I've been in there. And Kiki, baby, you fine. I ain't mad at you because everybody can't wear it like that. You did, you fine. But you can't get mad at dude. How does she an actress? What about the bedroom and movie scenes with the dress? Was she getting paid for that? She wasn't getting paid for this, El Ray. El Ray, do you know who you talking to on here? You addressed it to me. El Ray. She's an actress in the movie. She get paid. Shane gave her a quarter. El Ray, you just talking to Robert Hatter, man. Come on, man. Come on. No, I'm just saying, over there, women dress provocative. I ain't said of the tribal scene. Mandy said she knew what she was doing. I don't think she was. Mandy, I think it was innocent. I think she got full of that flu. First of all, why you... But Junebug, she came out the house looking like that. So maybe him and her had got into it because he said, baby, come on. Now you're mama now. You ain't look Kiki Palmer. You Kiki Mama Palmer now. Maybe they got into it. That's why he tweeted. See, ain't nobody put that up there. Players get chose like, maybe she didn't want to be booed up no more. That's what I thought. See, you like Mate. Let's see. If your man got on stage at a concert and let Meg Thee Stallion twerk all over and grind all over, you know what some of y'all will be like? This what some of y'all be like. Let me see, can I find this? Hey, this what y'all be doing. How about that? Dr. Green said I'm speechless. I knew I told y'all I was waiting on Dr. Green. I'm speechless. I wouldn't approve of my daughter's dressing like that. I know. Dr. Green, I know. Dr. Green. Did y'all see what I did? Patrick Punch, you saw it. If Meg, did y'all see Meg? Oh my God. That's a healthy young lady. That's all I can say. Healthy. I'm gonna take a quick break, y'all. Cause y'all got me. Y'all got me right now. Y'all got me in the middle of something. I'm just let everybody cool off a minute. Hold on a second. I'm telling y'all. Hold up, I got one more for you. I got one more. No, I ain't saying Dr. Green. I'm saying Dorothy Green, not Dr. Green. This is Dorothy Green. I'm sorry. Let me be a little more clear in my pronunciation. Dorothy Green. Somebody just texted me. Is it Dr. Green or Dorothy Green? It's Miss Dorothy Green in Seattle watching the show from Seattle. That's who I'm talking to. I ain't talking to y'all. It's me and Dorothy. It's me and Dorothy Green right now.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago.
Welcome back, man. So we can get back to this. We got to talk about Cleopatra's, the best cigar bar in the town. Mimi's Creole cooking restaurant, the best restaurant in town. Then we got the best wine. We serve the best wine in town with Solomon and Brian. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all think about it. Y'all got places to go, and when you get back home, you can put on one of them Kiki Palmer dresses and get you some Solomon and Brian wine. But don't wear the dress while you're at Cleopatra's and Mimi's. Put the dress on when you get back to your husband or your boyfriend. Okay. Especially if you're a mama. Hey, if you ain't no mom, I think it's all right. That's what the dude said. But you're a mom. Let me see. Did I have anything else I want to tell y'all? But y'all got to understand, man. Janelle Monáe, Meg Thee Stallion, Tracy Ellis Ross, she took off her clothes. She looked good. And now Keke Palmer. This lady told me, if y'all don't get out of women's business and stop being the weakest link. Oh my God. This woman said, she said, Janelle Monáe, Robert, they're talking about Meg Thee Stallion. Robert, hey, I like Meg. I ain't said nothing about Meg. Hey, women, I ain't mad at now one of these women because it's their body. I don't want nobody. Y'all, how in the hell I'm mad at the Supreme Court for legislating and having rules about your uterus, and I'm sitting here gonna sit up here and talk about what you got. I ain't talking about what, but I'm talking about the young fella, the daddy. He said he didn't like it. But this girl said, Robert, Janelle Monáe, Meg Thee Stallion, Tracy Ellis Ross, and now Keke Palmer. If y'all don't get out of women's business, hey baby, I'm out y'all business. Then she said, y'all, some of y'all, she said, not you, Rob. She made sure that they so fragile and so misogynistic. I don't think he was being misogynistic. He just didn't want his baby mama. But then somebody said, Beyonce will show her ass on ass, give her skin and beauty, and Jay-Z will be on some podcast talking about how amazing his wife is, and in the stadium cheering her on. But then she gonna talk about this guy. She messed up, so I ain't gonna even talk about it. Then she gonna talk about the next guy. Talking about he ain't Jay-Z. No, he's not Jay-Z. Don't even compare him to Jay-Z. If Usher serenaded Beyonce in a see-through dress on the stage Somebody said that'll be the last time for Usher. Let me show him something. Y'all know I got something for his ass. Darth, watch this, Darth. Darth, I can't play the music because, I can't play the music. But watch this. They talking about what Usher, Beyonce wouldn't do. Watch this. Usher, pour them hands back. Usher, pour them hands back, y'all. Let me show y'all that again. Usher was very careful. She said, sex is selling. That's my, that Mindy. Hey, man. Boy, Dennis, thank you, Dennis, for Mindy. But they're performing. I like that, Mindy. I like that. What did she want to dress like? A hand? No, you got to dress like no handmaid. I mean, I don't know. Oh, not my preference, but it's the woman's shoe. Yes, it is her choice. Of course, it's her choice, and she looked good in it. Now, y'all going on with that? Hold on. Oh, I got something else for y'all. I forgot about this. What about this? That's on Sierra at the Espys with Ross. Was she performing? I just can't make this up, y'all. I didn't want to talk about this, y'all. These people called me and forced me to do it. I love Sarah too. What is you talking about? Oh, hold on. I can't see. I got to go get my glasses. Hold on. I got to find some. Hold on. I got to find some. Hold on. It's on here, y'all. Can I take a break? Hold on. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna take a break. Uh, Let me see what I want y'all to see. Let me see. What's up? Oh, I used up. Oh, I got something to share with y'all. Oh my God. Yes, I have. Let me show y'all this again. I'm still mad about that party. No invite. Y'all, that's my kind of party. Whew. Y'all was running. But I'm trying to find something for y'all. Hold up. I know I got it. I went down too far, though. Hold up, man. Let me see. Let me just look right quick. Hold up. Let me look at Oh, that ain't it. Hold up. One more time. I'm trying to find something for y'all. I got it, but I get it the next time. I get it the next time. I get it next time. Obviously, he doesn't have an issue with it. She said you men are nuts. Tanya, oh y'all talking, everybody talking. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I know I was gonna start something on this day. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Let me see what y'all been saying. Michael Rubin had all, but let me tell y'all something about that Michael Rubin stuff. Can I share something with y'all? I'm glad I played it. Y'all see where Jay-Z was sitting? No, I didn't see where he was sitting. He should have had him some Solomon and Brown wine, though. Yeah, okay, Keisha, we good. Y'all, there's no way she would leave out the house like that. Well, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Paul Handler, you would be too. Let's keep. Oh, it's a double standard. A man will run out and cheat. When did we talk about cheating? Y'all done took it too far with the cheating part. Okay. All I'm saying is, and I'm gonna say this one more time, Dorothy Green. If that girl Meg the Stallion, hold on, was your husband got on that stage and Meg done tweaked him, twerked on him, he gonna come back a changed man. So is that all right? I'm still trying to find something, y'all. Y'all know I am. Is that all right? I'm trying to double, what y'all call it? Multitask. I can send it to myself. I ain't gonna do it. Y'all done messed me around, man. Y'all done messed my whole flow up. But I'm gonna get back to it. Let me go down this list because I always have a list of things I want to talk to y'all about, and I just want to take some NBA notes. Let me see if y'all still talking about this stuff. That's why I didn't want to talk about this. I'm not sure why, but he definitely. Meg is a stripper, though. We know this. She is gonna wobble. I love Meg. Leave Meg alone. There's a difference in a baby mama and I'm finna get up. See, I knew I ain't gonna listen. See, had to like Ruben his interview other week with Steve Jackson. I didn't see it. I didn't see Ruben's. I didn't see Ruben's interview with Steve Jackson and Matt. I didn't see it. I wish I had saw it. But let me give y'all some information about that party I just showed y'all. I told you I wanted to be there. But the reason I brought up some yesterday, and they talked about it today. But with Fanatics, Michael Rubin owned Fanatics. If you go look it up, they are now operating a sports book. Okay, it's a gambling place. How does gambling policy apply to hospitality extended by Fanatics CEO Michael Rubin to the NFL players and the owners? It would be wise for the NFL players and owners to figure out this answer. Hospitality extended to those certain guys. It wasn't open to everybody. It was an invite only. And he's getting closer to at the quarterback camp out there in LA. He had a meeting with all the top quarterbacks who affect the game more than any player. And Tom Brady was the conduit. I hope y'all following me. Put your thinking caps on. It's multiple NFL figures who've been in trouble for gambling, NFL lately, attended Fanatic CEO Michael Rubin's party. check this out. Every year he give this big thing, but this year the party comes because he give the party all the time. But this year the party comes as he's trying to grow his company into a major sports book operation, a gambling operation. And as unprecedented attention is being paid to the NFL's gambling policy. These boys been getting in trouble for gambling with these companies like the one Mark Rubin has. Joe Burrows was there, quarterback. Odell Beckham was there. C.J. Stroud, he got his little ass everywhere. You ain't threw a touchdown yet. Set your ass down. No way my client would have had his ass at this party. You're playing for the freaking worst team in the NBA last year, C.J. Stroud. What the hell you doing? If I was the coach, if I was the GM, what the hell are you doing? You ain't done nothing yet, bruh. Tanya, you stay off her. Do y'all see what I'm saying? C.J. Stroud, you ain't done nothing, bruh. Tom Brady don't play no more. He can't affect no game. Y'all hear me? Oh, Devontae Adams was there. Bob Kraft, he's the owner of a team. Given Rubin's sports betting aspirations and in light of the rash of suspensions imposed recently by the league or the players for violating the gambling policy, there is at least a question to be asked about whether and to what extent accepting extravagant hospitality from the CEO of a sports book company across the line. Section 5, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you some. Dorothy, you're going to be the smartest lady at the beauty shop this week. Section 5 of the NFL's gambling policy seems to apply generally to situations like this. NFL personnel may not accept a complimentary room. Y'all hear me? NFL personnel, this section 5 of the NFL gambling policy. I see you, Jimmy. It just popped on. NFL's gambling policy says NFL personnel may not accept a complimentary room, service, or other gift from a gambling entity if its value exceeds $250, the policy states. Any items accepted other than the minimums of food and beverage generally offered to all patrons. All patrons weren't invited. Everybody was invited to Rubin's party. Must be appropriately documented and verifiable upon request. Soliciting gifts of any value is never permissible. Jimmy, I'm talking about Mark Rubin's party, that all-white party. You heard about it?
Nah.
What? What? You've been on the rock. You know I'm hot. Jimmy, hold up. Mark Rubin had a party. Hey, y'all, Jimmy been the one about all-white party. I wish I had a picture of it. I got to show y'all. He coming there with his white suit and his white hat on. If I ain't coming there looking, I'm going to find that picture. While he talking, I'm going to find that picture for y'all. But, Jimmy, let me show you, Jimmy. Jimmy, let me give you something. You been gone. Watch this. Boy, that Kim Kardashian wasn't playing no games with them folks. Jim, she wasn't playing no games at that party. Leonardo DiCaprio. The baby. Take off. Mbappe. $50 million mansion, Jimbo. Usher performing, Jimbo. Him and Neo. Kevin Hart in the building. And his wife. Because you know she ain't letting him go nowhere with his little cheat ass. She called him so many times. Jack Harlow, my dude, Jimmy. So Jim, you know he used to own, he was a part owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. And then he sold his rights because what? He wanted to get a sports book. He got a sports book now, Jimmy. So that's why they saying all of this lavish stuff he doing for these athletes. CJ Stroud ain't threw a damn touchdown yet and got his little dust ass up in there. He shouldn't have been in there.
Like Tyrese Maxey was up in that joint.
Yeah, Maxey was in there, but Maxey in the league. Jimmy, the whole Philadelphia, Jimmy, what? What you got? What you got?
Maxey 21?
Yeah, Maxey 21. He been in the league 3 years. He's 21.
Okay, yeah.
Jimmy, at a private home, you don't have to be 21. Hold on, Jim. Hold on. I forgot to show y'all how Jay-Z pulled up. Where's that? I forgot to show you. This is how Jay-Z pulled up to the party. Yeah, look at Jay and Beyonce.
Jason!
He pulled up in that thing like that there, you understand me? Ooh, somebody pulled up in there in that Rosie. Jimmy, I don't know if you ever been to Hamptons, Jimmy. I got to take you there one time. We got to go to Hamptons one time. Jimmy, hold up. That's where Kevin Durant was at. That's where Kevin Durant was at when Draymond and them came to meet him. You remember that's why they call him the Hampton Five. That's that city right there. That's where he is. But let me tell you something. CJ Stroud shouldn't have been there, Jimmy. Jimmy, he ain't played yet. He doing too much. You ain't throw the touchdown. You play for the losing this damn team in captivity. And you done went and found you some of that loose work, and you ain't gonna be right for the rest of the season.
You better connect some dots, man, with CJ. That Ohio State, they man,
go on, man.
Their minds go a long way, dog. They used to a long way to Ohio State, boy. I'm telling you. You don't never be surprised by that.
Hey, man, leave face towel alone, man. Come on, man. Let's get to it, man. I'm tired of talking. Leave face towel alone, man.
Hey, man, of course, basketball, we're going to get right into it, talk some hoops with you guys. I thank you guys for the feedback from yesterday's show and the conversation. As you guys felt that, you saw and you could tell, that type of stuff put you in a certain place. And then I'm looking today, I think Herb Baker was out and about over at the MI3 for the New Balance event. And I told you guys what was going to happen. Again, I said that the GMI is going to benefit from the residue of college coaches that's going to come to Houston. And a couple of them can't help. They wish we had started this morning. Mike Woodson called. Mike Woody, he was in town last night, going to get him a good steak over at Maestro, going and hanging out. He ready. I need to be at tomorrow, Chi. We ain't starting the Friday, man, at the GMI. Oh, dang. I'm coming to support you. I really get the feeling, because otherwise more people their actions would be different. Somebody, somewhere. In other words, if you, and to a lot of these people, you got to show them pictures and stuff all the time. You got to show them videos all the time. Then they say, then you know what? You get into a space. Then they say, well, man, you just, man, why you bragging? You doing all this, you doing all that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if you don't show them that, if you don't do that, then somehow other people will make y'all believe, oh, they just lying. They ain't got no, they don't know them people. They know them. I had one. Oh, I had this one right here. This one came back to me from somewhere.
Okay.
I forgot to give you this one. You
Okay.
might have got this one. I don't know if you got this one before.
Uh-huh.
If they know all them people, then why they ain't on the Chop Shop? Why they don't have them on there as guests? And then I'm like, wait a minute. Do they not realize that we used to keep a running tab of all the guests that we had on the Chop Shop? And we just it at one point it was just so many people that had been on this show before.
This is not a guest-driven show. We ain't doing it. Jimmy, think about this, ladies and gentlemen, just in case. I had Shaq come on this show, and I didn't even announce it. He came on and stayed on here for 40 minutes. I didn't even announce y'all. I didn't tell y'all. I didn't send you no teaser. I ain't even repurpose it. Because I don't ever want y'all to ever think this show is about, because guess what? We're about bringing bricks and building something. We want y'all to bring something to this show and bring some. Jimmy, the people you talking about just sit back and watch. I don't even want them. Jimmy, I learned something yesterday. Jimmy. Karen Hunter said, 10% of the people out here on these shows and watching y'all, Jimmy, they ain't gonna like you at all, no matter. They gonna hate your guts no matter what. 10%. Then he said 10% gonna love you no matter what. Then she said,
other 80%.
Yeah, and guess what she said? Don't worry about them 10%, them two, the ones that love you and the one that you focus on the ones you're trying to build with. And that's who we focusing on. Excuse me, Jimmy, on this show, the people we trying to build with. We got to be able to build something, man, with this show. But keep going. I'm not just on here running my mouth. I'm trying to build something so we can have something to leave later on. So the next generation, we done put a footprint here. They'll say, oh, wow, these guys did this. That's what I'm trying to do with this thing. But keep going. I don't care about what nobody say.
I'm so now in regard now back on topic. A lot of people, the live period, today is the first day that those coaches are permitted to come out and watch the games per the NCAA. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna try to educate you guys a little bit how it works.
How it works.
An event that want to deem themselves as NCAA certified, they must go through a vetting process with the NCAA first, which requires a lot of documentation. And it's a before and after. The after is the really tricky part that will basically make you tell it on yourself if you have not been in compliance. Whatever you put on there before, and basically the after is a post-event review form. That's what they call it. Mm-hmm. And it's simple because how you whatever you told them at first, either you lying then or you lying now. And that's how basically how the NCAA works. They ain't doing a whole bunch of, it's a simple check and balance process. So now, meaning that how many people you expect to be there, how long your event is going to be running, they have a formula. If you tell them you're using 20 venues and you only got 50 teams, then they know something ain't right. That's a red flag. NCAA gonna say, they think we stupid. You just told them yourself. There's no way you're gonna do a schedule with that. So you have to just be compliant. That's the process. It takes a little longer. That's why a lot of the NCAA certified events are a little bit more costly than non-certified events. It costs more to operate the expenses, you have to be in compliance. You have to have the medical. You have to, so different things. The check-in process, you have to be tidy with that. So now, a lot of teams, the coaches packets, you normally will create them if you're doing a live event. You don't have to create a coaches packet because a Division I coach can attend if it's not live. So why the hell would you can create them? I've seen people do them, but it's geared mainly for those the non-Division I coaches. And I've seen it happen, which is cool. But it's costly and timely to print all that stuff and comprise it. Now, also, you have certain time constraints and certain restrictions at a NCAA certified event. You're not permitted. I think you guys can correct me if you're watching. I think you're restricted no more than like 2 games per day. It can't be more than 3. It can't be 3 games in a day. Not supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken. But I know you are restricted. If the event is non-certified, you can play 5 games in one day if you what you want to do. However you want to do it. You can't play before a certain time, like 8 o'clock in the morning. You can't play after a certain time on certain days, like after, you can't start the game after 10 p.m. Now, I remember back in the days, Alan, when your son, that rule first came out, I remember I was at a tournament. I think I told you the guys this story that the people, the first year that rule was in place, or the first couple years, that was an event operator on the East Coast. We were there. They got so slick. The other game was running. The court was running so far behind. They knew that they wasn't going to be able to start this last game before 10 o'clock. Guess what these jokers did? This is a true story. I'm not telling you what I heard. I was there. They called a timeout in that game in progress, which was still in the first half. They went and brought the other team on the court 5-5, did a jump ball, started the game, called timeout, and resumed the other game. That means that game technically had started. The NCAA fixed that as well. You're not supposed to do that either. But I'm telling you how slick. That was the funniest stuff in the world. They shuffled that team on. That the other team sitting on the bench. They put 5-5, started the game.
Dude, that was genius.
Yes, but the NCAA
that wasn't slick. That was genius.
That was a way around the rule. You said you couldn't start the game. They started the game and they paused the game, and they completed the other game, and then they finished the other game. It was I left and then watched that. After the game I was watching, I think it was the Blue Chips with Dirk Minifield sons on that team back in the day. Darren Minifield. I remember that, way back in the trap. Now, those are a lot of restrictions are on, meaning that even in the venue operator, the event operator is expected to hold everybody in compliance in the building. That's why at the NCAA certified events, you're supposed to enforce the college coaches to have their own seating section, their own entrance if it's available. If it's available, Hannah, because some venues may have one way in, one way out, and only have one door. But if it's available, you should allocate a separate entrance for the coaches, maybe for the teams, and for the spectators. These are different things about certified events. And you also, when they go inside, they're supposed to have separate seating, segregated seating for the college coaches, for the general public. Now, here's the funny thing about this, and it gets me, my pet peeve on this stuff. And I've asked the NCAA several times, and they just look at me, there's no answer for it. I asked them, I said, well, how come if you're so adamant about keeping the coaches, keeping them, every coach don't want you coming up and taking a selfie or a photo op with them. Every coach, if they need they ask for that space for their privacy, for their safety. That way, if they're writing notes, you're sitting behind them, eye hustling over their shoulders on what they're writing, and it could be about your son, and they don't even know it's your son. He's awful, trash. You don't deal with them coaches be writing on their notes. So this is a way that they can keep themselves away from having any problems. And then if you're in the stands, you might want to talk with them. You want to ask them about this. You want to ask about that. And they can't evaluate properly because you have interrupted their attention. So now, my pet peeve, Hal, I asked NCAA, why is it only during grassroots basketball at these live events are the Division I coaches required to sit in separate sections, to go through separate entrances? For example, if that same coach came and saw this same kid play in a couple of months at his high school game, Haddle,
He said anywhere.
He can sit anywhere. He can sit right next to the parents, damn everyone. I'm just saying they don't. Why is
Oh,
it
that grassroots rotten as hell. I just told the people about some rotten ass grassroots team around here already. But keep going.
and so that's a good thing, a good point I always bring up to them. Now, the New Balance event, the college coaches package. One of the coaches called me this morning and say which I think somebody had to show me to believe. I just couldn't believe it, but it ain't out of the realm that they were charging. Somebody said, a college coach said they were charging $600 for a coaches package. I didn't double check it. I don't know. I hope not. But at any rate, there is a goob of coaches in attendance based on the photos that were provided to us earlier today.
Ain't nobody sent me no photo yet. Oh, okay. Thank you, Herb.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's looking good over in there.
Wait a minute. This the one coaching section? This look like this can't. This got to be people. I'm talking, Jim. Keep talking. Wow. I'm freaking. Who in the hell at this tournament this good? What player?
Well, they got a couple of players on that new.
Give me one.
I don't have the doctor in front of me. I know they have a couple. We not know because we had a couple that was at top 100 camp. So that's why I know. And they said it was going to be. That's how I remember. I told you the coach said they were going to be in Houston for the camp. We had a few players that were in top 100 camp that are playing right now in Houston on various teams. This is their national championship. It's like the Under Armour has their nationals. This is their national championship. So there are a few players. I don't know which ones can't recite which ones by memory right
Jim,
now. But
somebody got to be a bad. Shut your mouth for all of these coaches to be here. Somebody got to be pretty good.
But you have to realize you have 4 coaches on the road, and so a lot of coaches are depending on the team. They're locked in. They got to go where that player are. And then the other coach might be at another facility, other event. Another coach might be at another event, all at the same time. And they may swap in and out, or they might go on and go and migrate somewhere else to another event on the following day. But it's they're out there, and that's the good thing. And my point is and was, if those coaches are in town, the relationship, and they are still in town when the GMI kicks off tomorrow, then a couple of them are going to come through. That's all I'm saying to you guys. And for you not to believe that, then guess what? Did I think that they would get a goo garb of coaches? Remember, this is all at one game. How this ain't got to do with coaches that might be rolling through at 6 o'clock this evening or 7 o'clock this evening.
I want to know who their ass was watching with these pictures. Heard who was them people watching, man? I just got to know. I'm sorry. I want to know who these folks was watching, man. That's a lot of coaches that player. I ain't seen that since Peace Jam.
No, I mean it's.
I said I haven't.
Yeah,
see, I don't go to all of this stuff. I didn't go to the TACB and all that. That's a lot of damn coaches, man. This seems like it's one side is just all coaches. So where the parents sit?
I mean, I haven't been over there. That parents will be sitting on the other side, and you've been in MI3 before, so it's
wow. I ain't never seen that. But keep going.
And so that's once again, that's they are in town.
Wow.
So they are in town.
And it's raining on
Why
their ass too.
why you go out of town?
Oh.
They in town, why you go out of town?
They ain't went out of town yet. They gonna go. So the
Some
coaches
people
can stay here how long?
all the way to Sunday. They in town. Why you go out of town?
That's just bad planning. Some people just had bad planning.
No, this some people just it's economics that you have dispersed bad economics. For example, for every reason, and this New Balance thing. Shout out to the young fella Damon King, who is one of his fingerprints is on this event, and he works with New Balance. He works with this event. I'm sorry, that has an affiliation or relation with New Balance, and shout out to him because he helped them secure the facility when they were in the planning process. Because the young fella reached out to me, and I gave him a tip or two because he was, to make him look good. And that's the thing. And so now this gives Damon King value to the event, to his bosses. He has value now because now you convince them to have their first event in H Town, and now they're gonna love H Town. You know why? It's gonna sprinkle a little bit today, Howard,
Jimmy, it ain't sprinkling over here, Jimmy.
Yeah,
It's getting in.
But guess what? That's gonna pass right through. They saying then the temperature's gonna drop. So they'd rather have this little quick quick rain.
No.
And guess what? And this thing gonna drop just like you in Orlando somewhere, or Portland somewhere, and it's gonna be good in about whatever 85 or 90 instead of 105 as yesterday's.
Jimmy, don't mention Portland, Jimmy. Jimmy, let me tell you something. I got to tell you.
All the time in that thing.
I was there for a month and a half, and it rained 31 straight days. 31 straight days. Keep going.
Yeah, so that's now talk some shift gears and EYBL. Of course, PJAM is taking place right as we speak right now, and give a shout out to who's that? Drive Nation. I think they're of the 17 and under teams. I think they are the one that is faring the best.
They ball.
Yeah. I'm looking right now. Drive Nation is definitely balling out. And also, I'm pulling up everything right now. JL3 is 1-2. Adam. They took one on the chin against. I'm sorry, they beat yesterday. Oh, that's what it was. I think they're JL3 won the double overtime game.
I played the highlights already.
That against New York Lightning. And New Hampshire Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And great shout out, great performance.
Yeah.
From Chris McDermott.
Yes.
32 and 15 rebounds. And also Ashton Simmons from Beaumont Westbrook. He had a triple double. I think that's not his first triple double this year in the EYBL. He had 20 points, 14 assists, 11 rebounds, only took 10 shots. He hit 7 of them. And more importantly, he had 2 steals on to go with that and in that win. Not to mention Cade Dotson. He had 16 points, played 38 minutes, Adam, and did not have a single turnover from Cade Dotson in that win. That's a gutsy win. They were down double digits in the fourth quarter. I also want to give a shout out to Jarrell Barron.
Yes, sir.
He only scored 2 points, but his 2 points that he did score, I think, is the one that sent the game into overtime. Dylan Thompson had 5 points in there. Clarence Paillet, he was 0 for 5, played 11 minutes. He didn't score, but And the team that they played against, Adam,
Mm-hmm.
the Lightning team,
Mm-hmm.
they had at least 3 guys that was at top 100 camp last week.
Mm.
I
Mm.
know Tahad Pettifoot, he was there. He had 19-6. Uh, Malik Thomas, he was there 23. He had 23-7. He showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Jakai Howard, he's like a human pogo stick. Jumps out. He may be the. He may be the have the. He may have the pound for pound the best vertical in the country. Jakai Howard could possibly be. He had 21 points. He showed up. Remember, I tell you, if you're gonna lose, show up.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
showed up in that. So I was looking back. JL3, that was a good bounce back game because they had lost to Mean Streets in the game before, and that one, of course, McDermott had 12-9. Ashton Simmons had 12.6 assists. Cade Dotson had 17 points. Then on their first game, they lost. They got thumped by CP3 out in that first game. Good Lord. Chris McDermott, though, he had 17 and 13. But Ashton Simmons had 2 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds in that first game.
Jimmy, help me. CP3 got a dude over there, though. He probably was at y'all camp, too.
Yeah, they had a couple of them CP3.
Yeah.
Isaiah Evans.
Yes.
That was what you were talking about. Isaiah Evans. He was
yes.
Yeah. Isaiah Evans started off the camp, the top 100 camp, really kind of slow. If you go back through the stats, but Barr around day 3, he hit a switch, and man, he had a triple double. I think on one of the games, maybe game 4 at top 100 camp. Isaiah Evans, he's solid. He's very good, and against the hoops, against JL3, he had 20 points on the 11 shots in that CP3 win. So I think JL3 will be bouncing back. I think they play a team from Canada today, and will try to get 2-2. Yeah. They must win out. I think Matt, they cannot take another loss. They must win out.
Who?
JL3.
Well, I'm just watching. I'm watching JL3 16 right now. They had a timeout down with 3 and shot the worst damn. I don't know what they drew up in that damn huddle. Dude shot an off-balance 3. Man, I'm turning it off. I'm sorry. Get back to the thing, Jimmy. I'm finna turn it off. They had a chance. Come on, man. That's all you got out of that? Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. Okay, let me get back. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, Jim? Yeah, I'm hot in catfish grease. You know why. But keep going.
And I speak when that game now be over in a second or
in a couple seconds.
Meanwhile, the Houston Hoops is in action over there, and they were entering today. They were also 1-2 after dropping the first game to New York Rens. Then in that game, Jalen Shelley had 20. Justin Bigg had 11 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Trey Johnson did not play the first game, of course, in that contest.
Oh, that's right. He was just getting back from
across USA basketball.
Right. They got spanked over there too.
Very disappointing finish from that under 19 team, which is comprised with some college kids on that roster as well. And they did not. They finished. I think they lost back-to-back games in the semis and the third place game to finish with the bronze medal. The Hoops bounced back and beat Arizona Unity 75-59. In that game, Trey Johnson did show up. He had 31 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in 31 minutes of that win. Justin Bigg showed up again with 16 points, 5 assists, 0 turnovers in 31 minutes for Justin Bigg in that particular win. Now, on yesterday, the Houston Hoops dropped a tough one to Bradley Beal Elite. They just couldn't score the ball, Hatter. They just couldn't score. They only mustered 52 points the entire game. 52 points. And in doing so, They were led by Trey Johnson with 16 points. He took 16 shots, missed, including misfires on all 4 of his 3-point attempts. The Cameron Williams out of Louisiana, he had 13 points. Justin Big was limited to only 7 points, but he did dish out 6 dimes in that particular loss to Bradley Beal Elite. 55-52 was that game. So the hoops will be in action again. Day 2 must win out to have a chance to advance to the bracket of Peace Jam. Now, how do you mention the JL3 16U, who's just completed a game today? I think it's their 3rd game playing, and they won their opener against Arizona Unity on a couple of days ago, 76-66. And in that particular win, Sebastian Williams Adams, 21 points, 8 rebounds in that win. He had 6 turnovers, which is uncharacteristic, but they got the win. Also, Sheldon Henderson, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for Sheldon in that particular win. Nigel Walls, 9 points, 7 rebounds. He only took 5 shots in that particular game as well. We on yesterday, JL3 had a showdown against Drive Nation.
Wow. Yeah.
Based out of Dallas.
I heard the crowd was pumped. The Dallas crowd.
I can imagine so. I mean, that's the thing, and it don't take much to get behind another one of these teams, guys. And I think what happens is the first layer of it, and is if so many teams would stop so much negative or false recruiting. That's what I would say, false. Negative recruiting gonna happen. The people gonna let you know, they're gonna let the person know what they got compared to what you got. That ain't really, but false recruiting is when you're lying on the other program in hopes of getting or securing the commitment of a player to join your program. That's what has to stop. Because what happens is sooner or later, that parent is going to give your ass up and going to tell it on you to somebody else what you said or what you accused the other program of doing. They will tell it on you more times than you would want to believe. So when that happens, you don't even feel right going rooting for that team. You might try to and give them a golf clap, but you're not rooting for that team because you know you done lied on them several times to several parents.
I got you.
And it just keeps going on, and it's a running tab that carries over to the next summer, then the summer after that, then the summer after that. Then next thing you know, them two guys that was hating on each other might end up joining forces later on in life. But the thing is, you stop lying in your recruiting efforts. Then I think the pureness of the teams supporting each other would be more valuable, would be more, how would I say, reinforced. Genuine. Yeah, and it would definitely be genuine when you see it on the road. And some of y'all know it. Y'all know if a guy that sit there and told you something negative, you see him on, it's like some of you guys, you watch guys in packs. You see them, y'all in group text, they talking about each other, talking about this and the next thing you know, you go to the gym on Saturday and he keying and they're in the dude's face like ain't nothing happened. And I'm looking like, man, how can y'all do that? How can y'all hang around dudes like that? And y'all know y'all don't. I can see if a dude come in your space, just move on out of the space. But they flock to each other, Al. A lot of these guys. Like ain't nothing wrong.
I seen it.
Ain't nothing wrong. And a lot of you guys, why you don't do this? Why you don't? Get what? Your actions show. Because if I know you part of that bottom 10%, then why the hell I'm gonna focus on you? Why do you expect me to give you some type of love? If you know you're in that bottom 10%, then what they do, Adam, you done lied on me, but I done told the truth on you. Your truth and shame the hell of a lot of the devils in your circle. The truth and shamed you. So now you mad, and you forget that you cast the first stone. You forget about that. You just say, man, you know what he did, man, he gonna put me out there, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you forgot that you was talking about me in a group text? You forgot you was sitting there talking about, so you forgot that. Guys, at some point in time, in all games, in all contests, in all battles, it's time to reset the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Stop letting stuff run. Or if that's the case, and you feel that right there, then guess what? You just got to deal with it. And more times you're gonna end up hurting some of these kids than not.
Yeah, because everybody ain't like me. I cannot like your daddy, son, but I'm gonna talk up about the kid. But everybody ain't like me. Somebody asked me, boy, you know you don't like, but I love the kid. I would never try, but everybody ain't that sure of themselves and can do that, man. Because it's hard even for me. But I know the kid is it ain't the kid's fault. It's the daddy's, or the mammy's. But keep going. So yeah, Jim, it's all good. But everything. So what? Oh, that's right. Tell us a little bit about the GMI starts. When? What's the first game?
Oh, the GMI is starting on Friday.
Okay.
And not starting until 5:00.
5:00. Okay.
First game into 5:00. Didn't want to. I mean, economically, didn't want to put. A lot of you parents, man, y'all done took off work enough, and we had enough court space to where we can afford to not stretch you all the way through the day, basically turn you upside down and shake your pockets out. Go to work, sleep in your own bed, go to work, get your check.
Then come out there and spend some. No.
I mean, it's not going to be as much you're going to spend at a lot of places around the country.
No, I'm messing with you.
But the atmosphere is going to be good. And
where's the headquarters going to be?
The gym.
Okay.
The gym. So we're at the gym, and we're at Aldine Davis High School.
Okay.
Which is right around the corner from the MI3 Center.
Okay.
And the energy that you got, that the teams bring, I'm telling you, man, a lot of people, grown-ups, convince these kids to shed the coolness just for this weekend. They can be cool on Sunday night, but they have to realize you can easily garner the attention of a college coach or a recruiter or an evaluator just with your energy and your ability to communicate effectively on the court.
All you need is one to like you, Jim.
That's all you need, is one to like you. And a lot of these players, you're getting chance after chance after chance. Think about it. In a 1 month span,
yeah,
a college coach gets to see you in 3 different uniforms. And that's if you're just good. But if you're great, they get to see you in 5 or as many as 6 different uniforms in 1 month.
Yeah.
As many as 6. For example, there are some talented guys around the country that are very good, that excelled at Elite 100. Well, college coaches can go to Elite 100. So we stop at 5 uniforms. The TABC, those high school events, that's 1. Right? You can just be good. And they saw you with your high school uniform. Then they come back for those that were very good. They got to see them, pro recruiters and the NBA staff at USA Basketball, right? Then others may have watched you on what they call it, the Baller TV. Then next they watched you top 100 camp if you were very good. That's another uniform. So with your high school, maybe USA Basketball, NBPA Top 100 camp, that's 3 uniforms. This live period, they get to see you now with your grassroots team. That's 4 different uniforms, 4 different grown men that is giving you guidance on the sideline, 4 different ones in 99.9% of the stands. Then they can see you a 5th time in 1 month in another different uniform with another person guiding the ship or serving as a coach at the college basketball academy, which will be in Memphis in a couple of weeks. That's in. So
why did they do that one? What's the reason for that one?
Which one?
The basketball academy in Memphis. What's the reason for that?
They did it. They did a couple years. Remember, they did it before the pandemic, and then it shut down for 2 years after the COVID.
So this NCAA putting this one on too.
It's the same one they had at U of H a couple of years ago. Same one, but they condensed it all so that north, south, east, west stuff. They made it all under one roof, and that's the difference now, which saves money. It saves money. Remember, they fly out the kid and one parent gets free room and board to that event. So that means now, and they get a chance to probably. I don't know the parents are probably gonna give them some school therapy or some type of workshop or something to help them navigate through certain type of the process. But let me tell you something. Hey, but one thing, if they got anything they're telling these parents, if they are doing it, they better make sure they have some NIL conversations on the docket. Otherwise, them parents ain't trying to hear all that. They're trying to hear all that. So that's the thing on that. But the GMI, there's about 15 teams from out of town that's playing in it. It's about 60 teams total. Every team is guaranteed 4 games. The schedule is posted on the front of rcssports.com. You also can go to the RCS Sports app and check out the games. We will rosters and everything. The event's going to be well ran, well operated. We'll hope, knock on wood, to once again be running on time. I look forward to a lot of these matchups, young and old. I'm talking about kids. I think they had one team that called and asked for Herb Baker, who his team Swift, which is in memory of the late basketball star from Yates High School, Melvin Swift, and his team Swift.
So somebody want a piece of Herb team?
Yeah, a team called Team Evolution, Jakarta, has asked for Herb Baker, and I say, well, I can give you what you want now. And then there's another team from down in McAllen, the STX Hoops Elite. They're solid this year. That's one of their better teams they've had in the last decade.
Who they want a piece of?
They look on the web, they saw, well, they got a kid ranked in your top 20, which is Nathaniel Law.
Oh, so they want, I like that.
I got a guy, put me against that team with that kid that got ranked that out.
I like.
We want to measure and see what, and we want to measure and see what he can work with. I say, Coach, be careful what you wish for, because if unless your kid plays for a sneaker team, Nate Law gonna probably give your ass 30. You play for unless you want them sneaker team. Now, if you ain't one of them sneaker team, you what you ain't. Be careful what you wish for. So I'm telling you now. So that's gonna highlight some of the action on Friday evening over at the gym. And there's another game on Friday. And I think it's on. Oh yeah. Another game is on Friday at 6:00. Adam. And this is over at Ben Davis High School. I might dash my butt over there to see this game right here. This is an 8th grade matchup, showdown. Josh Coleman, who's the son of Coach Ken Coleman from Summer Creek, he's one of the top point guards in that class in the state. And there's a team, their team is called Mamba Elite. They're playing against TNBA Houston Boyd. This team ain't lost but a couple of games all summer. They claiming that they run through everybody in that division by 40. I say, well, something gonna give. And Mamba Elite, that includes like the starting lineup from the Autumn Ridge Middle School team that won first place at the middle school city championships. So these guys have played a lot of games together, right? And Josh Coleman used to play at that with them in the 7th grade. Then they had a rezoning with a new middle school opening up, and he went to the other middle school. Now they're reunited and they're all going into Summer Creek as a 9th grade class. This class of 2027, let me tell you right now, put you all on notice. That way you can come back and clip this from the Chop Shop, right? You come and clip this on this day on July the 6th, 2023, that Summer Creek, class of 2027, if they remain together, will be a serious state contender if those kids stay together for the next 4 years. I want to make sure on that.
Timothy Jumbo.
Yeah. Okay. Mind you on that. So those, like I said, the action takes place on Saturday, Hatter. We're not going to start at 12 noon because I figured a lot of them teams from out of town are going to be driving in, some driving in Friday. And I thought about this. I'm telling you, I just think about stuff that people don't care about. Those parents got off work, hit the highway, coming down. That way now they all get opportunity to sleep late. Then we start playing a little basketball. And
Is this the tournament? Is this the tournament that you used to have the hospitality room for the parents, out of town parents? You know,
it's at the hotel.
At the hotel, I'm talking about the beverage. A nice cold beverage every now and then.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's why the game's gonna start later. I'm gonna have their ass up all night, guzzling. They're gonna drink like their horse cart right now. All them
Make sure they get some Solomon Bryant wine now. Make sure you have some of that on tap.
That'd be good for the hospitality room. Yeah, man, I gotta get. I done sold out of Htx again. That new batch came in last week.
You don't want to keep them long. You can't keep them long now. They should be smoked. They shouldn't be. Yeah, you can't keep them long. You got to smoke them things.
That's definitely. And
I can't wait.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about. They had a game last night. OKC played Memphis.
Okay.
I ain't look at the box score. Have you seen it? I don't know what happened.
Me, I didn't.
I remember. That's Kenneth Lofton Jr. against Chet. Now I do remember one thing. I know Kenneth Lofton Jr. went viral on Chet ass when they played USA. When they played in USA, I think it was USA basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, how did I don't know. I haven't seen it. I know. I'm assuming
Chet to pull it up. They played it. Oh yeah. Shit, they playing again today. I was trying to pull it up. I couldn't pull it up. The Grizzlies played. I can't pull it up. I didn't even. It ain't working. Somebody said something about it. Hey, had a quick question for you because why are the Kings having keep? That's a good question, Kerry. They're not having him play. He wants to play. Good question. He trying to be great. He ain't trying to be like the rest of you. I ain't playing no summer league. He ain't been in the league but 1 year, and he was in the rotation. They not making him play, Kerry Holmes. That's a great question. That kid want to play, and he busting their ass in there. What he doing is he trying to work on his game. Where I'm gonna work at my game? I'm finna go bust these dudes. That's what he's doing. So that's a great question.
You know what?
Great question.
That topic was on the table. I heard some NBA guys were getting on the young fella, and they would, and I'm sitting, and I'm right there. Part of the, I was there, but it wasn't my. I'm part of the. I wasn't part of the conversation because I wasn't. I'm listening to them talk, and it's true moment. We was at the top 100 camp.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of the NBA guys or the former NBA guys were teasing, not Harden, just teasing, jugging at him at Jabari Smith.
Mm-hmm.
About him going and playing in the summer league with the Houston Rockets instead of resting. You're already here at top 100 camp. That means you're on your legs for a great portion of this week, either working out up under little John Lucas III when he does the NBA workouts with those guys in the mornings, or with those kids when you're coaching in the coaching program. I did not realize, Hannah, that I didn't look it up, but I know one of the guys told him this Jabari Smith played damn near maybe the entire season last year for the Houston Rockets. And they were like, why did you do that? They was like, you didn't have to do that. He was like, he loved the ball. So in other words, his comeback was he want to get better. He loved playing basketball. So that's why he's going to Vegas and he's playing with the Rockets. Him and Tyree Easton, he was there with him as assistant coach on the same team. They want to go and continue to get better.
They got to, Jimmy. Their team lost 1,000 games last year. How in the hell I'm gonna sit here and tell I'm trying to get better, man? You got to get better, man. You get better by playing. Where else he gonna get these runs at? Where he gonna get these runs at? No, nowhere. He doing the right thing, man. Smart. Especially for him, because it's a lot of stuff that it just left. You sold on him. I wasn't sold on him. I just think he need to get better. So I'm glad he did that. I'm all right. I'm all right with that.
And I can tell though he's a likable guy. First of all, he earned a lot of credit with a lot of people in the NBA by showing up and being part of that coaching program as a rookie. That is big time. A guy that was drafted number 2 overall, and you could be on a young fella, you could be on a yacht somewhere, you could be resting, preparing then golf into the NBA Summer League, but you were there. That is big. And he said it. It's a guy who just played in this thing, Adam, a couple of years ago. He was just playing in it a couple of years ago. I heard him telling one of the kids on his team, telling his team that when he was giving them, said, I just played in this stuff a couple of years ago. So this is amazing. Because it's different play. He played, it was in Virginia when he was talking to them. It's like, man, y'all got all these amenities now. There's Orlando. They had us sleeping in dorms. Y'all sleeping in gated communities. So good cat, man. Good young fella, man. I love his energy, love his spirit. And
who, Jabari?
Yeah.
I heard he was a nice guy, but I want you to be a player. That's all. If you top pick, if you ain't the top, because with those picks come expectations. We expect it from everybody else. Now, if he was a second round for Jacques Christopher, I never expected nothing from him, and ain't nobody else gonna expect nothing from him. But that kid there, I expect a whole lot of him. Now I realize. Now I'm just telling you what he making me look at when I saw him this year. I see why the Orlando Magic picked that kid first. Paulo. I see why. Because, he was supposed to go ahead of Paulo. Everybody had him going ahead of Paulo. Shit, he was mad. He was even mad at the draft. But this Paulo dude, but I hope he get good. Because if he get good, Sengun, he going to be good. Jalen Green, going to be good. If he can be good, remember I told you, I said guaranteed. I told you they gonna make the playoff, huh?
You just named 2. All it takes is a threesome to get the motor running. 3 cylinders to get the motor running. Fred VanVleet is the other cylinder.
I said they got to be good. I ain't say good. I said good. Them youngsters, I ain't saying they got to be good. They ain't finna be great yet. No, I just said be good.
For them to make the play, for them to be a playoff contender, Jalen Green, and the other boys, Singing, they got to be great. They got to be great. And we know Fred VanVleet, that's an understatement. We know what he got to be with the bag he just got. Mind you, it's possible.
It's some expectation. Now, if they hadn't got Van Fleet, it wouldn't have been that many expectations. But now that they got them, people expect these people to do something. People expect them to do something, man. I'm telling you. Your homeboy lied to him though, Jim. Your homeboy said he was coming, man. Lopez. He told them folks. That's why they sent them folks out of here. Sent John, and then he at the last minute he changed. Then he got his brother to come. So he see people don't understand. There's a lot of stuff be going on behind the scenes. Them folks had agreed. They had agreed in principle. But Fred VanVleet said, "I got to get this bread." But Jimmy, I don't know if you know this. Fred VanVleet, I told the people, you wasn't here. Fred VanVleet, at the last minute, Toronto tugged at his heartstrings, Jimmy. They was trying to get him back. They gave him an extra year, Jimmy. They gave him a 4th year.
Man,
and he turned down the 4th year.
Drake told that boy about Houston, and that was all he needed to hear.
Dude, no. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you this is some funny stuff, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all something. Y'all remember when John Wall, show you how relationships work. Y'all remember when John Wall, the Rockets said, "You just sit down, John. You don't have to play. We're gonna help you do whatever you do. You can still work out at the facility. You can do all of that." The way they treated Raphael Stone treated John Wall. Fast forward, who is Fred VanVleet's and John Wall's agent? Rich Paul. Rich Paul remembered that and told Fred, "That's a good organization. You can go down there and play for." And Kyle Lowry said, "Man, I played there. Man, it's a great place to go." That's how sometimes this stuff work, man. No, you talking about, see, that's what people talking about, Toronto taxes. It got nothing to do with Toronto taxes. They gave him a whole extra year. That extra year would have paid for all the taxes that he losing. He losing money for that extra year. Talking about some taxes. Jim, and guess what? What y'all don't understand is, Agent Branch, Andre Branch, the Rockets ain't locked in for Fred VanVleet for 2 of them years. The 3rd year, Jim, is a team option. So he ain't guaranteed but them first 2 years. So guess what? All his money was guaranteed up there at Toronto. Ain't got nothing to do with the Toronto taxes. But Jimmy, let's get out of here. I got to go.
Yeah, man. Let's get on, ready to land the plane. Don't forget, guys, on Friday evening, the GMI tips off at 5 p.m. on Friday. Tips off at 12 noon on Saturday. So that means you still got time to cut your yard, wash your car, mop the kitchen, whatever you're gonna do, and come on out and watch some basketball and check it out during the live period. Now, somebody asked what time was that game between Team Swift and the STX Hoops. That's Friday at 7:10 p.m. at the gym in the Atascocita. That Team Swift squad is going to sit one game, then play Team Evolution at 9:20 p.m. on that Friday evening. So they will play, and on that Team Swift, that is, and that's 2 showdowns that he's going to have on deck. So it'll be kind of fun checking those games off, and it will be rocking over there on Friday evening.
I'm sorry, man. Look at Tanya, man. Tanya, see, that's y'all problem. Look at Tanya. She told me she gonna see can she give Usher a private day.
That little girl Usher with, you better look on that video. You better wear you some flats, Tanya. You better wear your flats, wear your flip flops or something. You saw that girl Usher. Oh no, that was Kevin Hart girl out. That wasn't Usher girl.
No, Kevin Hart girl ain't know what she do. No, she ain't. Nika, no, she sweet. She ain't out there doing nothing crazy, Jimmy. What did you talking about?
No,
Miko,
that's
no, she cool. She cool. No, they talking about your girl. This is what they talking about, Jimmy. You didn't get it. They talking about the girl. What's her name? Kiki Palmer. Then she turned around, Jimmy. She was wrong for that. Jimmy, and what happened, Jimmy? Her boyfriend at home, they just had a baby. He just tweeted out. He said, "Baby, you a mom. You a mom now. Slow your ass down. You a mom." And everybody talking about the boy. Here it is, Jimmy. He just said, this is all he said. And they roasted him. He said, "It's the outfit, though. You are a mom." And others said, "Why you out there half naked grinding on this Negro? You a mom." That little boy, that hurt that little boy, man. He can't do nothing. Shit, she Kiki Palmer. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna do? Leave?
Hey, stack his chips up and get the bounce.
Stack his chips up. That's all he got. But no, he ain't trying to. Man, he love his little mom. She just Jimmy. She shouldn't have turned around now. The main usher and grind on her. She shouldn't have turned around and fact. Hold up, Jimmy. Yeah, let me show you. You didn't see that. She turned around and like, hold up. I'm gonna get right to it. Her little friend just heisting her little ass up. Hold up. This is what I like. Hold up. Then when she back up off it. Hold up. Watch it. She didn't have to do all that, Jim. She didn't have to show. Look at Usher saying, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir, girl. Don't you mess around." Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy, what the old man told her? Huh? What?
What's that young boy name? What's the boy name that's at home?
Carlton. I mean, something. I forgot his name. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you his name.
I'm gonna give him a little old tip. What you need to do, young.
What you gonna tell him, Jim? What you gonna tell him?
Go get you a pack.
Go get your what?
Of that cheap bubble gum, the kind that be at the cafe in the little pickle jar. The bubble gums that used to cost.
Now they put it on the dress.
No, stick it right in the keyhole at the highs.
No, nigga, excuse me. No, sir. No, sir.
Stick the gum in the keyhole of the highs.
Hold up, I'm trying to see his name, man.
Chew the gum up. That cheap
his
gum.
Name Darius. His name is Darius, Jimmy.
Darius, Lil D. I'm gonna call Lil D. That's too many syllables. I don't call no man no 3 syllables.
Yeah,
Lil D. Lil D. Go get you some of that cheap bubble gum. Chew it a couple of times. That flavor be gone in about 5 chews. Jimmy. And stick that shit right in the middle of the keyhole and let Kiki figure the rest of it out and go on and you know what I'm saying, go on through the back door, whatever. Leave that right there.
Like the old man said when he see her. The old man said, "Look here, girl. Look, I can't say this on the show. Well, yeah, I can. Hey, little girl, let me tell you something. The only thing between you getting all your bills paid is that bed in there." Old man said that, Jimmy. So the only thing in between you and getting all your bills paid is that bed in there. I can't tell you what he said after that.
Say, man, it's time to get on out of here, boy. Hey, man, we got some basketball. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff to talk about. Don't forget, I forgot to check. Came on the Chop Shop last month. Devin Pryor, who had committed to LSU. You guys know that he decommitted from LSU over the last couple of weeks, and then went and committed last Tuesday, a week ago. He committed to University of Texas. So Devin Pryor, done deal. UT got that done real quick, and guess what? He and of course we also mentioned Chris Johnson is at University of Texas now. That's his destination after he originally had signed with Kansas, and So that deal, of course, was done, and he works out with T.J. Ford. That's a connection. T.J. Ford played for Rodney Terry, played for Frank Haight. They were two of the ones that were on the front lines of his recruitment when he came out of high school, and so that relationship is serving now. The thing is it which Chris Johnson are they going to get? Is he going to get a Chris Johnson that's going to buy in to the process, or is it going to be a Chris Johnson that go walk in there and think that he should pick up where Arterio Morris left off?
Well,
And
Arterio Morris didn't leave off nothing.
well, it was Arterio Morris played reserve minutes,
Sparingly.
and so he was built. He was compounding. He would have saw a accelerated role this year. So that's what I'm saying. So do he walk in there thinking I'm supposed to get this, or are you gonna realize?
Oh, if
Now,
he's talented enough, I think that. I mean, hey,
well, they got the midget. They got the midget over there, Adam,
what minute?
from Oral Roberts.
Man, shoot all the damn ball.
Man, okay, that's less balls than Chris Johnson.
I
What's
wouldn't
Chris
get,
Johnson?
I wouldn't
What?
get.
Huh?
I wouldn't get it back to him.
But
That's how you do them dudes who shooting all them damn balls, man. Hey, I'm gonna get me with me the rebound on the team. Y'all, I ain't finna argue with you, player. Keep on shooting. Hey, man, give me the ball, man. His ass won't see it no more. No, like what my man, what's my man Birdman said? No more. Y'all better keep my y'all better not say nothing about me no more.
but that dude understand what they're going. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Max
Yeah, I know Max
Abrams.
Abrams. I didn't want to call his name.
Okay, here's the comparison. People saying that in the Big 12, they're hoping,
Okay.
they're faithful that the midget that was at Kansas State, what he did to the Big 12 last year, they're thinking that a 24-year-old Max Abrams could duplicate that. That's what they're wondering. I had a dude ask me that during the draft. Why didn't they draft him? I say, what you mean? Why they ain't drafted the boy from Kansas State? Man, what you mean? The other guy got drafted from Kansas State before he did, and
Yeah.
he was
He didn't get drafted either. But he got with a team. You talking about the Johns?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But
Why he didn't get drafted? Man, y'all,
oh man,
you
that
realize
man
how
real
hard-
little, man.
Yes, they both got the same size.
I think Max taller than him.
You think so?
Yeah, man, that little dude
Kevin,
little,
look
man.
it up. What's the height for Max Abrams versus the little cat from Kansas State? I'm curious.
I think, but Jimmy, I think he 5'6", man, and Max probably 5'10".
Oh man, I didn't know Tim Moore was
What's wrong with him?
our prayers go out to him. I see Herb just put something up about Tim Moore. I remember Tim, man, good people, man, good humble guy, one of the most humble.
Talking about the
cats.
daddy?
Yeah,
That's a great dude. Great guy.
and also speaking of such, damn, hit me last night. Former coach with homeschooled Christian Association, back when Justin Jackson played in that program and whatnot. Ed Chung
Yeah.
has passed away.
No.
Yeah, he
That's my
went to
man.
sleep. He went to sleep night before last and did not awaken. I have more. Yes, Ed Chung, his son, reached out to me and said they're going to do something for the basketball community to come and pay their respects. And he's going to send it to me in the next
Great guy.
day or so when they get that. If you guys remember Ed Chung,
That's my dude, man.
he's right in that same shelf. He's on that same shelf as George McClellan was to other people's babies.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Chung walk around there when you competing with you, he trying to tear your head off.
Oh,
But
yeah,
with that
he
game,
did.
When that game over with, he had a switch where he can leave it all on the bench.
He's unbelievable, man. You're right. He's trying to beat you. Yeah.
They're trying to beat you now.
Yeah.
And once that game over with, they're gonna come over there. You think he's trying
Idea.
to? You think he's one of them guys that put it like this? How you can tell when you can see certain guys talking to your players across the gym, and you keep on doing what you're doing because you know they're not trying to steal your players. They're trying to instill something into him.
Right.
He ain't trying to steal him away. You look over there, oh, he talking. That's like some guys maybe over talking to your wife or to your other over the other side of the room. You look back, you keep doing, you know he ain't. There's other guy looking, okay, what the hell going on over there? Ed Chung was just that, and then a whole lot more. So this is horrible news. Lost a great pillar of the community. And he got out the way and got his son in. And his son is advancing himself into the business and to college coaching. That's his dream. So now he has to go and keep himself busy. So if you know Ed Chung or the son, you make sure you guys reach out and help him put your hearts on him. Yeah. And so somebody gave the hacks.
But thank you, Herb. Kevin Freitman always Googling. I done been upside the little boy. The little boy little, man. Max Abram is small, man. Ain't no 6 feet. I just didn't even want it. I'm glad Herb addressed it.
I told the other boy from Kansas State. That's what I'm saying.
I know that good mother. He's 6. He 5'6". Kansas State, y'all. But Jimmy, if they got it listed at 5, they're gonna have it listed at 5'8", but he's more like 5'6". What's his little name? I forgot his name. What's that little guy's name, man?
Hey, then somebody had asked me about the young fella, AJ DeBunster. You know, he's leading.
That's my dude.
He's leading Peace Jam in scoring right now.
Yeah, that's the one who told Jabari up. That's the one who dunked on Jabari.
Yeah. They was working out on that first day. Well, I want to let you guys know. I think somebody asked me the question yesterday. Right now, understand there's a lot of basketball left in his life. I got the word, and you can hear this from me. You can clip this if you want to. He's expected to reclassify to go move up in class and join that class with Chet Holmgren, with Cameron Boozer.
Oh, that's gonna be
and Cooper Flag. So he's expected to move in that class. Maybe not this year. If not this year, it'll be next year. He's expected to move up. Everybody knows when you're watching some players play against their peers, it's no way he would be able to play 3 more years of high school basketball. It's impossible for him without getting extremely bored.
Yeah. The
stuff that he's capable of doing on the court right now to high school players, he has a chance once he learns pro basketball, once he learns the next level basketball, you could tell some guys is playing. He's like it's Tarzan right now on the court. He takes a lot of shots. He's going to get a lot of points, but he takes a lot of shots.
And then people be pissed off at him too.
So that means you're tolerated.
Keep talking, Jim. I'm just showing people.
There we go.
You keep
what? You're just getting lucky.
And as he do so, he's competitive, as you see right now.
Now with a hand in his face.
He's cocky. He's competitive, and he's long. He's talented, and he would try to put anybody in the rim.
Thank you, bro.
Got a stroke too, Jim.
I mean, come on, man. The stroke is only there. He's very street. He got good form, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, good form.
Hey! I know I didn't win. That's 2. Oh my God.
And I think
I'm forever jacking this.
Hey, Jim, he get what he asked Jabari. Man, who your favorite player, man, in the league? KD? I'm finna give you some of this KD then. Jimmy, this man talking to a pro like that?
Yeah. He's not. He's going to go up. They already. No, that was the scuttlebutt with him.
And Herb might be right too. That means his ass is old and he's just going back up to his regular class.
That mean everybody does. I mean, that's no thing. The thing is, even if he wasn't old, Herb, I'm just saying, the age with him, watching him play, he would get extremely bored. And you get bored, you end up doing stuff and being at the wrong place at the wrong time if you're too bored in what you're supposed to be doing. They got to accelerate his ass out of this amateur status as soon as possible.
Get to the money.
Because sooner or later, a lot of people are going to start being able to pick him apart and leave him open. Let him shoot that. And then you're going to keep shooting. You be a bad teammate. And then you're going to get, because even right now, my point is he's averaging 26 points a game at Peace Jam right now. He just led the entire NBPA top 100 camp in scoring. There has never been a freshman to lead that camp in scoring since it has been in existence. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? What we possibly could be watching with this young fella. However, his team at the EYBL ain't won a single game, Hatter.
They ain't won no game.
Ain't won a single game. So you doing all that scoring, but you the only one smiling at the end of the game on the bus ride back to the hotel. That's you. When a person gets content like that, I'm not saying he is. You can't let that be content. Winning has to be a priority at some facet for him. Otherwise, it was like, because coaches always ask the question, can I win with him? Can I win with him?
Oh, they'll say they'll win with him. Now, little old guard doing that, they'll run him out of there. You know how them coaches too, they egotistical. I can win with him. But okay, man, I'm out.
Yeah, so that's it. I want to get y'all that part about one of the most and he's being overshadowed. He is seriously good. That damn that team that he going start with a P. The high school that he playing with this year. The high school one of them little prep school that he's playing with. You guys help me out.
Pacific
Prep. They're gonna be awfully good this year. Damn it, them versus Montverde.
Jimmy, how can they be good? They got him on the team. You just saying they don't like his teammates. Don't like him either up there.
Oh, but he ain't the only one. No. They got about 3 other guys that was in top 100 on their team. They got that.
What's
team.
The name of the team he playing on the EYBL? Because I want to watch.
Expressions.
Okay, Expression. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, see you guys. Make sure you share the show on your way out the door. Share this show, and we'll see you guys next week. It's going to be popping. Of course, we're going to have a lot of recaps from everybody around. Hopefully, a lot of these young men can boost their stock and their recruitment from their performances. You guys get a chance.
It's hard to play when you're on the bench, but keep going. No, I'm just kidding. That's me and your inside joke right there.
and also, make sure you guys get over to rcsports.com. Check out the VIP news. It is popping right now. Doug Jones updated this morning with a lot of good intel from a lot of the teams that are playing around the country as we speak. We'll get back with you guys on Monday, but right now it's time to slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing. Peace. We up out of here. Chop Shop.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.